Hello. I said I'd do a bit of a live. I got a new chair. So obviously that's a huge update. I'm just waiting for some people to come in here. Let me play around with what you can do on a live while I'm here. What's this do? Retouch. Oh, I'm looking well. Ooh, it's looking fat. What's this? Um, let's see, can I make myself do any filters on myself? Lighting is on. What's this? Green screen. Oh, hello. We'll put Michael D. Higgins there in the background. Okay, I'm going to turn off green screen. Sorry, lads, I'm just taking the piss here. Just playing around with the settings. How do I turn off the green screen now? 1 second now. How do we get rid of that? There's no need for that. How are you keeping? How are you get that? I just said I'd come on for just a couple of minutes. Say hello. I've retouch on. Oh, that's it off, right? So just tell me how much better. 1 sec. Okay. This is retouch off. I don't know what retouch does. I assume it makes me better looking. And then this is retouch on. Have we noticed a difference, or is it impossible to further polish this diamond? Is that the conclusion that we're coming to? Because I don't notice much of a difference. Thank you very much, JS System XE, J System XE. Thank you. Thank you very much for the super chat. You're already so pretty it did nothing. Yeah, I think it may have done nothing. Pig, thank you very much. Let's just double check that again. So this is retouch off. So just try and let that settle in your brain. If you can, if you don't mind. Have a good look now. Take it all in. And then here it is. Retouch on. I'm sorry to say I'm not seeing much of a difference. Thank you, Dirge EXE. Thank you for a delicious pint. I appreciate it. I gotta be honest with you, I see absolutely no difference. How are you all doing? Thank you very much, Shroom Hunter. How are you getting? I hope your quest goes well and you find all the shrooms that you need. Thank you, Cooper. Thank you very much. No difference. People are seeing no difference. It's plain to see. Delicate genius. Thank you very much. You don't need filters. Well, that's apparent. Can I do anything else? If I scroll over, will it put me under the Japanese filter or anything like that? There's a lovely filter on Instagram called Japan. It makes you very sort of sepia toned. It's very artsy. I enjoy it very much. Love your channel. Thank you very much, CJ Tars 1399. What a fabulous name. Hello from Canada. Thank you very much, Kathy. Kathy's a member. Thank you very much, Kathy, for being a member of the page. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. What do you think of the new president, Catherine Connolly? I don't mind her. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know that much about her. I only seen what kind of came out during the campaign, and I was very busy, so I wasn't really keeping up with it that much. But she seems all right. I was a big fan of Michael D. To be honest, a huge fan of Michael D. But Catherine Connolly seems cool. She used me in her campaign. She used a video where I said that she seemed like a nice woman, but I'd never seen her beat anybody up. I was making a joke about Conor McGregor. So technically, in a very small way, I was a part of a successful presidential campaign. So there you go. Thank you very much, Lingzuzu, for the pint. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yup, the flats, Ballymun. Yup, the flats. Let's go. Good day, Garron from Australia, mate. My missus and I are travelling to Ireland to visit her mum and dad. She's from Tipperary. That's unfortunate. No, I'm joking. Tipperary's lovely. Hope to catch you in the wild. You probably won't. I'm a big man, but I don't take up the whole island, so it's probably unlikely you'll see me, especially not knocking about Tipperary. That wouldn't be one of my haunts, but who knows? Anything could happen. Thank you very much, Schley, for the pints and more pints. I'm going to be absolutely bished. From America, and fancy you so much, hubba. I'd say probably want to up your standards, but thank you very much for the money. I'll take the money. How much to do the American accent again? What do you want me to say? Well, I'm going. 1 sec. Sorry, I have to get into character because it's a whole thing. I have to get my face going and everything. Sassy P. Okay, this is for you. Okay. Walgreens. I'm going to Walgreens to get my pharmaceuticals. Cilantro. I bought cilantro at the Mart. I went down to the Mart Walgreens to buy cilantro for my junior high. Sorry, it's actually hard to do off the cuff because it's very unnatural for me. Hey, Garron, looking forward to seeing you in Castlebar next year. Looking forward to seeing you too. Thank you very much. You're an absolute legend. Um, Walgreens. I can do. I can sort of do a lot of the. I'm good at what's their names? The Californians. I just bought a zucchini noodles at Whole Foods. You just have to go up and you have to keep raising your eyebrows all the time. Whole Foods is where you get the freshest zucchini noodles, but I can only do variations of zucchini noodles and Whole Foods. Those are the only things I'm actually able to say. But I think that's all you need. Squire Fart, thank you very much, King Zero OP. You are clearly OP. Your wee tribute to Michael was sweet. I fucking love Michael D. Higgins. He's an absolute legend. Hopefully he enjoys his downtime, a little bit of sitting down. You should have been the president. I'm too young. I'm too youthful to be the president. But hey, who knows? Maybe next time. Your Californian is amazing. I think my Californian is pretty good. I'll do it again. So, for instance, like if me and you were having a conversation, I could say, I just want to hold space for you right now. I'm feeling that no one is holding space for you. I think it's very good. To be honest with you, I think it's fucking flawless. Aluminum foil. I love the Americans. You're great. You're a great laugh. And that's all in real life as well. It's mad to me when you go to like a place that's heavily populated with Americans and they're doing the accent from off the television. It's brilliant. I love it. Anyway, that was my American impression. You're welcome. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I tried my best to give you a quality American impression, Love from County Down. County Down, a great spot. Can you do a New York accent? I don't know if I'm going to get taken off live for this because I can only say one thing in an American, in a New York accent, and it's, I got you coffee, you cocksucker. That's the only thing I can say. I'm not able to say a single other sentence. If I try and say anything other than that, it completely falls apart. I got you coffee, you cocksucker. Why don't I go to Whole Foods? See, I can't. I completely lose the New York when I come out of that. Thank you, Buns Box. Thank you very much. You're an absolute legend. Did you enjoy the NYC accent? What would you give it out of 10? Hi, Garron. I love your content. Stay delicious. Thank you very much. Sorry, I didn't get your name there. Leela Kieran. That's a great set of names. You've covered all your bases there with that. Garron, you make me laugh every day. Can't ask for more. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Dorian M. Lane, you're a legend. And you're not a cocksucker. See? That's the only thing I can do. It's a Boston accent. What's the fucking difference? It's all the same, isn't it? I know, I'm only joking. No offense. Hello, Californian. Your Californian accent is spot on. Get yourself a delicious spice bag. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're an absolute hero. Cheers from Dublin, Hup Dublin. Hey, bro, America. Hey, bro, I'm from America. I'm actually a little bit Irish. Well, that's excellent. All the Americans are saying that these days, but listen, we appreciate you. We appreciate your enthusiasm. X Schley, hello, welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. You're an absolute legend. Guys, you're very generous. I appreciate it. Also, I have a charity donation going up. It'll be going up tomorrow. It's for Jamaica. I said this on my last live. It just took me a long time to find the best place to send the money. Donating to charities can actually be very difficult because you've got to do all the due diligence to make sure you're not supporting something that's fucked up or something. So I'll post that tomorrow just in case anybody was wondering from the last live. I was just looking for the right place to send the money to, that's all. I want to visit one day Ireland. Yes, please do. Come and see us. We'd love to see you. Come over and have some food, have some beverages. That's it. There's nothing else to do. So do those two things and enjoy. Californian here, living for your American accents. Yeah, that's all I can really do. I can do a southern accent as well, but I'm only able to call people sweet pea, and say it's a long time since I've seen them in these parts. I can offer you that now if you'd like. Well, sweet pea, it's a long time since I've seen you in these parts. So that's all I can. I don't even think that was very good, but that's what I've got. Sweet pea. Can you say hi to John O'Brien? Yup, Dublin, John O'Brien. Hi, the message has been delivered. One of the most expensive hellos you've ever received. What was that? $2, $5? There was a 249 hello from Chloe, so she really cares. I wouldn't pay 249 for somebody to say hello to somebody else. It's outside of my pay grade. Um, people are enjoying the sweet pea. Paula Shank, thank you. You did a good job coming from a southern girl. Thank you very much. So that's from the horse's mouth, as it were. I've been given the seal of approval from a southern person. We'll take it. Can you do English accents? I can only really do. I was at a Pizza Express in Woking. I can only do a Prince Andrew impression. That's not good, but that is what I have. And the only reason I can do that is because I've seen that interview like 5 times. Can you do an English accent? So yeah, that's what I have for you. I also have like all right, fucking geezer, all right, geezer. But that's all I can say. I can just ask if you're all right. Are you doing all right, geezer? Geezer, is everything all right? Are you all right, mate? That's all I can say. All right, geezer, everything all right then, mate? All right then, geezer, all right? That's all I can do. Hopefully that was, hopefully you enjoyed. On a scale of Colcannon to Spiceback, how are you getting on? My guess, Shepherd's Pie. Hello. I don't know if I'm fully au fait with the rating system there, but I think I'm fully Colcannon, which I think both of those are good, so I'm not sure. A scale has to have one bad end and one good end, but I do like your thinking. Just have all good ends. You can't fucking lose. Patricia Buchanan said, just gave me money, didn't say anything. Super chat with no chat, but thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the Mexicans. The Mexican dollars. I've never had them before. Come visit North Dakota. Our accents are like nothing else you've ever heard. I have no idea what a North Dakotan accent sounds like, but I'll look into it. When are you going to do stand-up comedy? I've done it before. To be honest with you, I'm not great at it. I do shows that have stand-up comedy in them, but yeah, I'm not. I don't really consider myself to be a stand-up comedian. I'm just like some sort of. I like being a tit on the internet. That's my hobby. Standing in front of people. Isn't that what we're all trying to avoid here? I've seen people in your comments say they want you to make an alarm clock of yourself for them. I'd say I'd download that. Okay, well, here you can have it. I'll let you clip it right now, okay? Be ready. If you want an alarm clock of me, here it comes. Sorry, I'm swinging around in my new chair as well. I'm having the time of my life. Okay, you ready? Okay, here it is. Will you get up to fuck, you lazy cunt? It's time to go to work, you fucking stupid bollocks. Come on. Get up and get to fucking work. Don't be late again. You're letting your life fall down the fucking toilet. And get a healthy breakfast into you. You're getting fatter. The level of fat you were before was fine, but it's getting beyond a joke now. So get the fuck up and get the fuck into action. I could do this with me, sand fat. Do you know what? I need to internalize this, to be honest with you. But there you go. Hopefully that was enjoyable. What shower gel and shampoo do you use? My missus wants me to smell like you. I am sort of whatever Radox is on 2 for 1. That's what I do be doing. So whatever is a reasonably priced shower gel on that day, smells vaguely spicy. I'm partial to a thyme. I like a thyme in there. But at the end of the day, that's, just whatever's on offer. Sometimes I go around smelling like coconuts for 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks later, fucking bam, he's an Apple man. Where did that come from? Well, it came from a 2 for 1 deal. That's where it came from. So you go. Hopefully that was helpful. And a variety. I smell like variety. And variety is the spice of life. So there you go. Starla Rose Tulip, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you very much. Screw the English, do the Scots accent, you legend. I can't really do a Scottish accent. I'll give it a go here. I'll pluck out your eyeballs, you fuck. I'm Scottish. I'm Scottish. It's not very good. I'm not actually good at accents. I don't know why I've put any of them on the internet. It's not a skill set that I have. I certainly would, you big Roger. Well, thank you for the $5. To be honest with you, I'm not much more expensive than that. You're about halfway there, so your dream could come true on that one. So give it, fair play. Were you in Dublin on your Wikipedia, or was I born in Dublin? I was born in Dublin. I was born in the Coombe in Dublin. Great spot to be born. I wouldn't know anywhere else. I haven't had the opportunity to be born multiple times, but there you go. Could you give a shout out to Anchorman Vic in Belfast from Uncle Dave and Z Jeff in America? He's sound. There you go, Anchorman Vic from Uncle Dave and Z Jeff in America. There you go. Hopefully that was enjoyable. Can you do a Northern Ireland accent? No. I don't think I can. Fucking, you fucker. No, I can't. I really can't. It's a very difficult one for me to do because it sort of sounds like something about the Northern Irish accent. It sounds like an Irish accent has been put in slow motion. I just can't. I can't replicate it. Hello from New York. I'm cold. I'm sorry to hear that, Finn's mom. But hopefully you can warm up. It's coming. It's actually going to get colder. I believe it snows in New York. It doesn't really snow here. It just gets really rainy and cold. And hello, hi Garron. Happy Tuesday from Austin, Texas. Thank you, Max Mustard 58. You're an absolute legend. Can you sing the chorus of Country Roads for McShawn, a native of West Virginia? There'll be a recording of Country Roads soon because people have asked me for it, and I don't know why they wouldn't listen to one of the other 78,000 versions of Country Roads that are out there, but there will be one coming soon, so you'll hear the whole fucking thing then. We love you, Garron. You're a top bloke and brighten our day. From Emma and Will in Somerset, UK. Can you do an English farmer accent? An English farmer accent. Thank you very much, Emma. There'll be no going out today. There'll be no going out today for a brew. No, that wasn't very good at all. Stop asking me to do accents. I'm not good at them. You should, please ask me to do something that I have some ability to do. I'm not good at accents. So please stop making me do them. At least people are keeping them, non-racist this time. Last time I was asked to do accents live, there was an awful lot of racist ones, and I nearly got myself into trouble. So we'll stay away from that again. Well, I didn't mean them to be racist. Just apparently my poor you have to get them right, or else it just doesn't work. Okay, so apparently I didn't get them right. Sure, look. Hi, Garron. Didn't send a message. I'm a girl from Oma living in Mexico, and I miss Barry's tea bags. Well, I can't fucking blame you, Patricia. What's it like in Mexico? Well, lovely weather out there. Great spot. Very exotic place for a woman from Oma to end up. A fair play to you. Please do some Irish yoga for my wife. What the fuck is Irish yoga? What's that? Is that just... I don't know what Irish yoga is. Is that some sort of a sexual sort of a thing? Would you have Max Miller from Tasting History on? Listen, I'm delicious sometimes. He could show you what a good water pie is. I absolutely love Max Miller. I love his videos. Love them. I haven't actually seen him do the water pie. I've seen him do all the stuff from the Titanic. I've seen him do like Roman, what the Roman soldiers ate and loads of stuff. He's got a great page. I wish I was as good at YouTube as he is. Excellent videos. So if you don't know Max Miller's Taste in History, I would highly recommend you go and watch him. I don't know if he'd come on my podcast, and also I haven't done the podcast in a while. So, but I'd love to do a video with him at some point. I don't know what we'd do. Probably he'd just do something useful and I'd just curse at him or something like that. That seems to be my vibe. Hello from a random dude. Hello, hi to the random dude in chat's sister, Frankie. There you go. Your sister, Frankie, random dude in chat. Somebody is paid for me to say hello to them. So there you go. I'm trying to get through all the super chats, so I'm trying to get to some normal ones as well. I just emailed you about visiting Colorado for the rodeo, country music, and that mountain roller coaster. Great videos. I want to go to Colorado. It's one of the places I want to go the most in America, so I'm on it. Thank you, Very Stone, for becoming a member. You're an absolute legend. Can you do the Tarzan yell? Hey! There you go. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. I believe that was in key. No, I can't, is the answer to that question. So you talk about agoraphobia. Do you still have it? I don't like to describe myself as having things, really, because that implies that you can't do anything to get rid of it at any point. But yeah, I do have bouts of agoraphobia. I have panic attacks, depression, all those kind of things. I've struggled with them. I'm better than I was, but I think if you've got one, people have different levels of struggle that they have with different things, and some people are prone to different mental health episodes, and they'll have them from time to time, and you get better at dealing with them. And that seems to have been how it's gone for me, and I hope it's how it goes for everybody else. I don't think it ever goes away necessarily, but definitely an awful lot better than previously it was, and that's all you can ask for, isn't it? Life is worth living. It's a great place to be, you know. So yeah, there you go. Can you make a cup of tea and eat a few biscuits? I don't have biscuits in the house at the moment, and the reason for that is because when I do have biscuits in the house, I'll eat them all. So I'm not allowed to have them, and the person that's not allowing me is myself. Hopefully that was helpful. But sometime I will, sometime I will. How did you come up with the tagline, stay delicious? It's usually follow me, I'm delicious. I'm just trying to vary it a bit. But how did I come up with it? I just said it randomly in a video once, and then people kept asking me to say it. So there you go. That's how genius is formed, you know, just randomly. Like the universe was by the Big Bang, you know. Some things just can't be explained, you know, they can't be predicted, and they can't be reproduced. And I'm one of those things, and Stay Delicious is as well. So hopefully that was helpful. Any more IKEA trips planned? No, I've been to IKEA enough. Probably for, if not ever, for a good healthily into my middle age. Not that I've got any problem with it. It's just I don't really have a need for vast amounts of furniture every 6 months. So, can you say "I love you" to Tara in Eddie Vedder's voice? Tara, love you, that I miss it, Tara, yeah. Mick Lewis paid me a $5 to say I love you. How was that? Hopefully that was enjoyable. If you got what you wanted from that. Could you send your love to my partner, Strensney? She loves you. There you go. There you go, Strensney. And hopefully that Eddie Vedder was helpful to the other chap. So we're getting it all. Garron, want to hear a dad joke? Yeah, sure, but I don't know if I'll necessarily see it the next time you say it. That's the only problem. So, can you explain the science behind how your Mayo voice transforms into your singing voice? It's like a smoke. People think. So, like, I could sing on my Mayo accent, but it would sound terrible, and I wouldn't be able to hit basically any notes, and it wouldn't resonate because of the way the vowels are. And the fact that it's really like sort of closed up and nasal. So when you sing, if you want it to resonate, instead of going, you want to go, oh. So you just sort of broaden the vowels. And because Americans speak with broad vowels, it sounds a little bit more American and a little bit less Mayo. It's not really an accent, it's just sort of a resonance thing, I suppose. So there you go, hopefully that was helpful. Up Drogheda, fair enough. We don't have to agree on everything. Up Drogheda again. He's fond of saying it. A load of English flags. I don't know if they're designed to bother me, but they're certainly not. Hello, can you say "What's up, Shawnee Boyle" in a country accent? What's up, Shawnee Boyle? There you go. How's that? Was that? Have you been to Down? I have. Hope that's answered your question. I'm actually moving to Ireland from the US. Any recommendations for someone trying to immigrate to Ireland? Also, how hard is it to get your driver's license over there? Well, I haven't gotten it yet, so hard, I would say, or extremely easy, and I'm just barely clawing my way through life. But yeah, Shaz, I think you just have to learn to drive on a different side of the road, and I think you'll be in business, my friend. Boiled eels. Sorry, I'm late. Well, hello, Boiled eels. If it isn't Chris Bailey. And also, Chaz, enjoy your immigration to Ireland. I hope it's very welcoming and enjoyable for you. And don't mind the cunts. There are a few of them, but they'll teeter off. To clarify, for my first super chat, I don't use you as a reference point for Irish history. FYI, you're very funny. You are Michael Collins, are you not? Am I just dyslexic? 1 second, Gareth. I think I need to slow down and read that because it didn't make a fucking ounce of sense. To clarify my last super chat, I don't use you as a reference point for Irish history, FYI. I've got that much. Funny? Question mark? You are. Okay. Michael Collins, you are not. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I got it now. Sorry, I'm dyslexic, so sometimes if the sentence is longer than 2 words, it can take me a while to fucking parse it out in this tiny little mind. There's an awful lot of tomfoolery going on there at all times, you know. F. Mayo, that's needless. There's absolutely no need to go there. Garron, if you were a sandwich, what kind would you be? We're talking what kind of bread, fillings, everything based off your personality. What kind of sandwich would I be? Definitely a large sandwich. So we're going foot long, not from Subway, because Subway is piss water. We're going for a bit of a hard crust, bit of a crunch, but not too much of a crunch, and definitely a very soft interior to the bread. I'd be tempted to go with something exotic like a pumpernickel bread, or perhaps a sourdough. But realistically, we know I'm a plain white. We know there's no spices or there's been no sort of fermentation, not even a seed on the outside. I highly doubt. That bread would be buttered, and buttered to an extent. That butter layer would be visible on the cross section of the cut open bread. We're talking about a layer of butter. An amount of butter that would register as an era in an ice cap. That's what we're talking about. A lot of butter, basically. Fats, Then inside that, several of the meats. Italian meats, various kind of pepperoni adjacent meats. Sausage would be welcomed. And then possibly just a little bit of chicken to even it out. Then I would have pickles in there, because I am a little bit, I'm meaty, but I'm also a bit, I'd be a bit sour. I could be a bit grumpy. So I think a pickle would be in there. And then maybe like an onion relish and a little bit of lettuce, for regularity, because I have regular bowel movements. And yeah, that's pretty much, I think, me summed up as a sandwich. So hopefully that was helpful. Digestives with dark or milk chocolate. Milk chocolate, that wasn't even a question. Dark chocolate is for when you're trying to act like you are sort of healthy, but allowing yourself to have a treat. It's this weird middle ground of people who pretend they're eating whatever they want when in fact they're not. So there you go. Your favourite tunes to play right now? I'd love to hear one. I won't be able to play any, but next time I'm on live, I might actually play one. Thank you very much for that, by the way. But I haven't got a guitar on me. But next time I see you, ask again. You don't need to super chat it. Just ask again. I'll see it. And I'll play a couple of tunes for you. And I'll play my favourite ones. My favourite tunes to play are the ones I've played for ages. Like, just my favourite bands. I like Elliott Smith. I like Alice in Chains. I like loads of stuff like that. And also I like to play own music, which I have up in some places. I have 1 second, sorry. I have become behind. I've fallen behind. I talked too much about the sandwich thing. 1 second now. Timmy, thank you very much. What do you call an Irishman who's bouncing off the walls? Ricochet. Oh, very well done. Very well done. That was hilarious. Thank you for the money, though. I appreciate it. Do you ever listen to Rise Against? I haven't, now, I have to tell you. You have amazing teeth. They're all right. To be honest with you, the wisdom teeth are going a bit dodgy on me. But we'll try and go into the dentist one of the days with a few euro and see what he sort that out for me. So, yeah, there we go. How much, somebody's asking how much, do you just mean generally, like for my company? You are absolutely delicious. So glad I caught you on a live. Much love from Texas. Thank you very much, Christy. Absolute legend. Let me see if I can get down here to the newest chat. Sorry, I got held up. The sandwich question I really went in on. Sorry, terrible jokes are my favourite. I love a terrible joke myself. My dad says County Clare is the Irish music capital of the world. True, or did he just say that? I think he's just saying things about Clare. Clare does very little of note. It has a lot of cliffs. If that's any good to you, but that's about it. I love Clare. It's my second favourite county. Can you do a live broadcast from a pub sometime? I haven't been to a good one in a long time. Yeah, I definitely consider doing one from the pub. Craft beer enthusiast. You can't get back to Ireland. Jody Roberts says hello. So hello, Jody Roberts. Yeah, maybe I could do a live from a pub sometime. Have you we'll horse a few pints into us. Be lovely. Have you ever been to Wicklow? I have. And I thought it was fine. Do you like rugby? I did used to enjoy it because I'm a big lad. So it was one of the easier sports for me to get in on. And I still do, if I'm honest, but I don't really play anymore. I should probably play it more often. Did you like singing with Robbie Williams? Of course. It was great crack. In front of 86,000 people, I think. Fucking hell, that was terrifying. Nearly shit the pants. But it was good crack. Where do you live in Ireland? Kind of between Dublin and Mayo. I'm in Mayo as much as I can be, and in Dublin as much as I have to be. Kind of that sort of way. You're missing Fair City. Thank fucking God. No, I'm only joking. Fair City's actually great. I was just being a dick. It's actually great. It's a great Irish soap. More of us should watch it. Great acting. Occasionally terrible acting, but when the acting is terrible, it adds to the experience. I love a bit of Fair City. I used to follow it. I followed it for a very long time. I don't really watch it that much anymore. I don't find myself at home usually when Fair City's on. Do you still do music gigs? I do occasionally. So yeah. Let's see. Fair Shitty. Whoa, hold back, brother. Fucking calm down. You're going absolutely haywire with them insults. Fair Shitty. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Leave some crumbs, my dude. Do you support a football team? Not really. If I was to support a football team, it'd probably be Crystal Palace because I like the name. But no, I don't really follow football. I support Mayo in the GA. I like to watch a bit of darts. I like to watch. I watch the rugby. That's it though. I'm not really a big soccer man. Never have been. I like F1. I like all sorts of motorsport. Yeah, but yeah, soccer not really for me. Nothing wrong with it. Like fair play to the lads that are out getting a bit of exercise and well done to them, earning a good living. So. Far be it from me to discourage that. Did you ever see Dustin the Turkey on RTE? And if so, did you ever hear his album? If not, I'd recommend giving it. I haven't heard the album, but of course I know who Dustin is. He represented us in the Eurovision. He was the sound of my childhood. What's your favourite metal band? Mick Kolos wants to know. And Mick, my favourite metal band... I'm not a big metal man. I don't mind it, but I don't really listen to that much. Favorite metal band's probably System of a Down. If I had to go at one, I spent $10 to ask you to take that filter off, please. So much better without it. You're being blurred and smoothed. To the face lady from the doctor. I've missed. I can't even read all this. The face lady from the doctor I can't read the rest of your message. Sorry, I'm trying to, but it won't come up on the phone. Moral of the story, you want me to take off the smoothing. Okay, 1 second. There we go. Retouch is now off. Enjoy the bare maximum of my face. All in on the face. Enjoy. There it is. Every crevice, every crack. Like, yeah, it's lovely. We've got a little bit of dryness on the nose. Hopefully you can look past that. I get very dry skin this time of year. I'm a bit of a delicate flower, actually. I don't respond well. I'm sort of like a lizard. I should really be kept in a tank at the optimal environment. Because if it sort of changes, then I go a bit... Everything goes a bit cranky on me. But I do get very dry skin. I get it around my lips. I get it around my face. I get it around my nose. It's very hard on me. But luckily, non-fatal, I believe. Or it hasn't been so far. So, do you like tablet? Are you talking about from Scotland? No, I don't think Scottish people even like it. Was that a sort of a racial mix-up there? Did you mix me up with the Scottish people there for a second? That's okay. I'll forgive it. I'm not that woke, but you want to be careful throwing out accusations like Irish people being the same as the Scots. That's calm down. But no, I don't like tablet, Barbara. I find it to be very shite. It's just like a lump of sugar. Not for me. Do you have a favourite word? Deleterious, probably. That tablet is deleterious to my enjoyment of sugar. So there you go. After your fair share, are you a YouTube millionaire? No, I'm not a millionaire, but I've been making a bit more money that I'm putting the videos out more often. So there's that, which I'm very thrilled about. Siobhan Arkin, thank you very much. You're delicious. You need no filters. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Joe Malby, thank you for becoming a member. Guys, thank you for all the super chats. You're absolute legends. Thank you for becoming members of the page. You don't need to do that, but I really appreciate it. You're absolute legends. I just came on to have a little chat with you, just to spend a little time with you. You seem like lovely people, most of you. Someone mistaking you for Scottish as a compliment. I calm down, Linda. You've got a bit narcissistic there, Scottish, Linda. Calm down. There's no such thing as being better than Irish, right? Calm down. Change your life, calorie deficit, cut out sugar, active lifestyle. You can do this, bro. I lost 4 pounds in a week. I believe in you. This fella's been on a diet for a week and he thinks he's the fucking Yoda of weight loss. I appreciate the fiver, and I agree. I do need to lose weight. I've been trying. Some weeks are more successful than others, but yeah, I that is the way you do it. Calorie deficit generally works. And it's great to hear from somebody with such a vast week-long experience of weight loss. I mean, you don't often get to hear from people that far into the process. So thanks very much. Stan Cook, $2 Canadian. Thank you very much. What a fucking legend. Apologies. Can you say Blarney and Lucky Charms? Blarney and Lucky Charms. Blarney, Lucky Charms. Is that good? I feel like that's. Have I danced for you? Huh? One of the lads worked with you in Galway in the Diesel Card Centre. Yeah, DCI. I shall not besmirch their name for legal reasons, but yeah, that was a job. Top 3 favourite albums from 2025. I'd have to think about that. To be honest. I'll come back to you on that one. Do you know what? I'll write it down. I'm going to put it in my notes. 1 second. I'm going to put it in my notes, and I'm going to answer it on my next live. So if you see my next live, I'm going to start putting in those things where, people have it where you can see what I talk about in the video. You can be like, oh, he's talking about cheeseburgers. I want to skip to the part where he's talking about bacon burgers, because you can't sit and listen to somebody for 2 minutes. I'm going to start putting them in. Apparently they're good. Thank you for becoming a member. M. Margaret Riley, what a legend. Thank you, appreciate it. Garron, would you buy a Nissan Micra? Probably not. You're British. I'm not. Also, it's you are. So what you're doing there, what you have is like implies ownership. So you've gone Y-O-U-R. That's ownership. You are is like you want to shorten you are. And the way you do that is you do you apostrophe and then an R-E. And that's almost like you're saying you are, but it's like a shorter version. So it's just handy, it keeps things tidy. But you've got them mixed up there. So yeah, so if you're implying I own the British, I'll take that. I'm happy to have that. So there you go. Will I fuck off? I'd say it's time for me to fuck off. Anyway, I've got a new chair, so that's big news. I think I mentioned it at the start, but nobody was here. It reclines and goes back up again. Electronic, no force. You don't have to use your back strength like the old recliner chairs. Imagine how many people have back injuries just from trying to recline. No more. The process has been automated. And I, for one, am a happy man to see that it has. It was expensive. Now, it was a few £100, which generally I more sort of look for, furniture that's been in somebody's bin. But this time, I've gone all in. Anyway, how long have I been streaming? 40 minutes. Jeez, you must be sick of me. Thank you very much for becoming members, guys. We've got Doe Griffiths became a member. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I think I might. Will I leave it? I'll probably fuck off. Guys, it's been a fucking pleasure. Thank you to everybody who became a member. Super chat it. Also, we've got a huge donation here of $99 from Sassy Pay, so thank you very much. But also, thank you to everybody who just wrote a little comment and said hello and had the crack. And I hope you have a lovely day today, tomorrow, the next day, every day of your fucking life. Until it's over. But then you won't remember. No, I'm only joking. You're going to remember everything. You're going to be up in space, floating around the universe, controlling everybody's mind that you hate and making them have a shit life in a separate universe. And I think you'll enjoy it. And I'm going to enjoy watching you. So until then, have a good time. Enjoy your life. All the best.